Paper and Glam family! Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you're here, and if you're new, I am so excited that you are here too. We are gonna have so much fun together. You just wait and see. This is really a one-of-a-kind community, and I can't wait to show you what. So today we are doing our annual Erin Condren Life Planner review, and girlfriends, I am late to the Life Planner party. So I apologize for that, and thank you so much for your patience. The Life Planner launch came right in the middle of 2 trips, and it put us a little bit behind for designing our July collection. And if you are new to Paper and Glam, we release a full wholly original planner collection every month, which is no small undertaking. So that's kind of what had my attention. But today I'm so excited to really make this worth the wait and get all of your questions answered. So deciding whether Erin Condren is the right choice for you, and if so, which planner is going to be a great fit for you for this coming year, this coming season. So I have 3 life planners to review. I have a neutral hourly, a colorful hourly, and a neutral vertical, all to give you guys a look and compare and contrast together, as well as this year versus last year. So this is going to be a longer video, but going to hopefully pack it with tons of information, and then also answer all of your frequently asked questions, or hopefully all of them, the majority of them. When I got my Erin Condren Life Planner last month, I asked for, what are you dying to know? I want to make sure that this is just so worth your time, like hopefully all of my content. And so I got some really great questions that I collected from you, and I picked the top 10 things that you guys wanted to know. So hopefully we'll get through, well, not hopefully, I will make sure we get through all of those in this video as well. And then lastly, we're going to do a giveaway. So we will kind of address the giveaway stuff and do housekeeping at the end. As always, right now I want to jump right into the planner review. So let's take a look at these planners. So these are Jessica and I's planners. She ordered we actually ordered the exact same thing, except hers says Glam Creative Director and mine says Glam So Hard. My marquee cover, this is the interchangeable marquee cover. Mine came black and hers came pink, so it's a good contrast. I kind of wish mine was pink though, but that's all right. I'll grab another one. And this is a colorful. We actually are, as you guys know who are Paper and Glam customers, we really like black and white, simple, kind of neutral Erin Condren planners, but they actually sent a colorful, so it actually worked out well because we get to kind of go back and forth between the two. So that is fun. And so gracious of EC to send these to us in advance. So I'm so grateful, and I can't wait to show you the difference between the two. So first, this is the neutral. I'm not sure, this just reminds me of like a Dalmatian or like a leopard, and I just love that. So that is the opener, that vellum that they change up every year. Here is the colorful, and then we have the on-the-go life planner. This is my life. This is exactly the same in both. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this here. We'll do it like this for now. All right, opening up to the first page, so this is still the same. And then we get to the yearly overview. This was actually black and white, and I'll show you the difference here. So this is how it looked before I covered this with Glam Yearly. I wanted to make sure that there were no changes to the Erin Condren layout for the you know, couple year overview here, because if we needed to make an adjustment to Glam Yearly, I wanted to do it stat, but it works perfectly, it works beautifully, and I think it really adds something to this 2-page overview here. And especially going from the neutral, here's how it looked before and after. So that's really fun. And of course, everything's linked below. So if you have any questions, it's all below. All right, next is the neutral kind of, I don't know, this is just 12 empty boxes, and I like to use them for every month of the year. So there is a little difference here. This also comes with our Glam Yearly, so it's a very, very complete offering. And so you'll see this is how it looked before, and then this is how it looks after. And I started with January because I am not going to be switching over until January. So I wanted to make sure I started with January, but of course, remember to start with July if you're gonna be starting your Erin Condren planner in July. And here is how the colorful looks. So a little difference here. They just basically added flags, those little colorful flags. All right, on to the monthly note pages. So here we're gonna get into a little bit of FAQ. So we at Paper Glam like to use this page, or I do, and a lot of us in the community like to use this page specifically for memory planning. And let me show you how we do that. All right, here's the colorful, one more time, the colorful note pages, and here is the neutral note pages. Okay. So I really like the neutral because this is how I like to use these note pages. And a lot of you wanted to know, can we still use the dashboards? Is it still gonna work the same? And yes, it is still gonna work the same. And I even printed some out on printer paper so I can show you really quick. I would not let go of this memory keeping format. It took me a long time to figure out how to work it, and I just love it. It just is something really different that I just love having, kind of this one-page dashboard of my monthly memories. So to show you how this is gonna work, I just printed our dashboards out on printer paper and cut them out so I could show you. And this looks a little different from our current offering. The current dashboards for the 2016 version are sold out, so the 2017 version is here. It is with the July collection. It is going to be shipping in about a week, so go ahead and pre-order that now. It will come for you. We just changed it a tiny, tiny bit. We just made the months floral, which is fun, and then we put the big headers on little flags. So like currently is now on a flag, just so it's easier for you guys to get it off the page. And then instead of layering the headers, so this is the prompts here, singing, celebrating, learning, are layered on our monthly headers, and we just went ahead and made those full stickers. We added words to live by, and I think that's it. We just added words to live by, and I think that's going to be so cool to have a quote or an inspirational, you know, Bible verse or anything that kind of sums up your month, to put that here. I'm really excited about that. And then as far as the titles, so for each month, so I think that it would look so cute either right here or at the top. And there is a tiny bit of overlap on these circles, but that is going to look actually just extra cute because we have glam circles that we just last minute crammed into the July collection. When we saw the changes in the note pages, they actually might already be out. If you are watching this, I'm about to release them here probably within the next 48 hours, and they will be shipped with the July collection. And they are monthly circles, so pretty much exactly like our basics, but in circle shapes to cover those, all in monthly patterns and colors. So that's going to be really fun. I am using these note pages, or excuse me, these circles to track numerical goals. So I'm not exactly sure how that will look, but to give you some an example, like, you know, how many books I read, how many workouts I got in, how much I saved, trying to think, you know, how the Paper and Glam community has grown, things like that. Really fun, just like numerical goals that I think we all have and would be a fun at a glance look for us. So that's what I plan to put inside these circles with little icons, just like I do here. So these all come from the Glam Monthly and the various kits, and I'll just be pairing those together and using these circles for numerical goals. So I think that covers all of your questions about the notes pages, and if not, let me know. Okay, moving on to the monthly overview. Here is the neutral and here is the colorful. I am absolutely loving the neutral. I love how wide open it looks. It's just, I love big wide open spaces because they're just full of opportunity for growth and filling them in. And I just love the way the monthly looks. Moving on to the hourly, I decorated a little bit just so you could see that everything still fits the same. So our full boxes still fit the same. These are our habit trackers. Everything fits the same there. And here is the weekly in the colorful. So I'll just flip through to a few more months so you can kind of get a feel. I really like the neutral because we have our own colors for each month with Paper Glam, and the Glam Planner every month is a different color, and they're seasonal colors. So I love how the neutral lets us use those seasonal colors without creating too much chaos with all the different colors here. And I'm just flipping to more months so you can see. Here is September, and the neutral of course looks the same. So let me focus on switching out to the colorful. So here is the colorful, you can see the difference there, and the neutral, like I said, it's the same. So let's focus on the colorful here, flipping through. So October's orange again, and I love October orange. November is blue, just like July. December is green, kind of like a lime green color. January is a really pretty teal. This is very similar to our September in the Glam Planner. February is red, and it is kind of a light pink for us. Then March is a really pretty like seafoam color, and it's kind of more of a mint for us, but also in the Glam Planner, also green. April is a really dark purple, and ours is a light purple. We call it peat purple, but it is purple nonetheless. I know a lot of you have wondered how I'm going over this because we design with these collection colors in mind, and a lot of you have wondered how those are going to look with the new colorful. So that's why I'm going through one by one. So May is this peach color, and for us it's a pool party blue, we call it. And just like a pool blue, just like it sounds. June is green. For us, it's Hollywood pink, so a very fun hot pink, similar to my nails. June is, oh wait, we just did June, sorry. July is blue, and that's the same for us in the Glam Planner, so that's fun. August is yellow. For us, it's Paper and Glam pink, so kind of a dark magenta pink. And then we're coming full circle to September, which is purple. For us, it's that teal, like I said. So that is the colorful hourly. Let's go to the end, to the note pages, and we will compare those. Okay, so here's the note pages in the colorful, and the flags here are colored. The note pages in the hourly are... Oh, you know what? I ripped them. Oh no, I didn't. Here they are. I was like, did I rip them out when I did my pen test? Here they are. So they are just black. And then I did a pen test on the paper. So the coloring pages are exactly the same. These are exactly the same. And then we have new stickers, which are fun because they're gold foil. Super fun. In the back, we have this 2-year overview, or we have 2019 overview. I have not used this historically. I just rip it out because I like the extra space. And here's the neutral. So colorful, neutral. And the note pages are, like I said, the same except for that little flag. Here are the stickers. These are also the same. Now they have gold foil appointment boxes. And then here is the Keep It Together folder, the neutral, here is the colorful, and this is the same, the Celebrate Every Day, and this is for keeping track of special days. There's that. And then we have the Keep It Together folder here, which is also the same. And then here is the back of the colorful. So in the neutral it's black, and in the colorful it's a navy blue color. All right, let's move on to talking about the paper because I got lots of questions about the paper, and I'm just cross-referencing my FAQ list here that I took. I did a nice pen test for you because I'm constantly getting asked what's the best pens to use in the Erin Condren Planner, the Glam Planner, and on our stickers. So here is a pen test. Really quick, let's talk about the paper. So this paper is incredible, and it's actually funny because you know, I'm really like, in terms of creating products for Paper and Glam, for me, it's like the best for you guys or nothing. And I have got nothing but rave reviews on the paper in the Glam Planner, but I decided to just upgrade it a little bit, and I upgraded it to this same Mohawk paper for this year. I've been working on it for the last couple months to really get a paper that is just second to none. And I cracked up. The EC has the exact same paper. So I can't say enough about this paper. I am a print and paper junkie. I am a guru. I know, you know, I've studied print and graphic design for 10 years because I've always wanted to do this longer than that, since I was 17. So I can't say enough about the paper quality here. And then one of the questions, and I'm just cross-referencing in my phone, one of the questions I got was, are the print quality issues resolved in the new version? And yes, there was some extreme pixelation in the old version of the planner that I know a lot of us were really disappointed in. And let's see, it's gonna be hard to tell on camera, but like this is very, very pixelated. And if you're a print guru, that kind of, you'll notice it. And so that looks like it's completely resolved, which I am very happy about it. It's beautiful print quality, which is so important to me, and I know so important to a lot of you when you're purchasing a planner of this caliber, you know, for this price point. So I would definitely say with the paper and the print quality, it is 100% worth your money. And this paper is much more expensive than your average paper. So hats off to EC for making that investment in their product, because like I said, this paper is an investment up front, especially when you're considering manufacturing, you know, for them hundreds and thousands of units. But it's beautiful. It's exactly the same as the 2018 Glam Planner, which I just think is hilarious. So obviously I try to pick nothing but the best for Paper and Glam, and it's the exact same paper I picked. So all right, let's talk pens. So I did a pen test here. My all-time #1 favorite planner pens, both for the winner for both paper and stickers, is the Micron pens. I can't say enough about them. They are all I use in my planner is the black Micron pens. There are sets with many colors. I'll link those below. And then there's a set of black with a bunch of different weights. And so I did a pen test of all of that set. So 05, 01, 02, 03, 05, and 08. My favorite is a 1, a 2, and a 3. They all work beautifully. I would say the 2, if I had to pick, is probably my favorite, but they all work great. And then also they're just so beautiful for hand lettering. I am trying my best to learn hand lettering and to improve my handwriting as always. So I love the Micron for that. I also tested a couple other favorites, longtime favorites. So I used to love the Staedtler Tri-Plus fine liners, and I actually had to ditch them when EC went to a lighter weight paper, and I think a lot of you did the same, but they work beautifully on this new paper. There's very little shadowing here. I mean, of course there's gonna be shadowing on that huge pen test, but you know, you really can't see much shadowing, and I'm holding it up to the light, but they all work about the same on this very thick, very luxurious paper. So these are gonna work great for you. I am still, just from a handwriting perspective, I'm married to the Microns, but these are very beautiful as well. Last is the Papermate Inkjoy, and these are my favorite for just writing. Like if I'm writing in like an Erin Condren notebook or any notebook that, you know, just lines and lines of text, I love the Papermate Inkjoy. This is what I use in my Glam planner, and I just love the way this feels across the paper. So I write a lot in my horizontal Glam planner that I use for Bible study. The reason I didn't get a horizontal planner is because I'm kind of married to a ring-bound horizontal planner, and you know, EC of course doesn't do a ring-bound planner where you can add and remove pages, which for my horizontal, I just love to have a ring-bound. So I tried the horizontal spiral bound and it just didn't work for me. You know, it's gotta find a planner that works for you, and the spiral bound I really like for hourly, and I really like the ring bound for horizontal. So anyway, the Papermate Inkjoy also work beautifully here. So here are the Erin Condren pens. I just wanted to do a quick pen test of those. So here they are. There's that, and here's how they look on the paper. The pink is extremely light and it fades. So I did this maybe a week ago, and you can see it's like really faded out. So that's the only thing, is it does look like these are gonna fade a little bit, but I just love the way my handwriting looks with the Micron. So these are so fun, and I love the colors, especially the orchid. The orchid is like gorgeous. And the yellow too, and it's really hard to find a yellow pen that looks great. So that is my pen test. So that crosses off a few questions. One last frequently asked question on the paper quality is, can you actually feel the difference, and how much heavier is it? Yes, you can feel the difference. It is very heavy, and you can see this is an 18-month planner, and it is just packed full. So I am not sure. The reason I'm not switching over until January is because if I were to switch over to this planner now, I mean, it's packed full, right? Like look how full the coil is, and I haven't written in it, right? I haven't put any stickers in it. Even just with pen, if you weren't using any stickers, you are gonna have a bowed out planner, right? Like your planner is gonna be like this when it's so full. So for me, I'm gonna switch over with the new year, and that's kind of what I prefer to do. Anyway, I just love to keep my planner like one full year in it personally. So I'll be switching over in January, and that was another one of your questions. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay, so we talked about the paper improvement, and I did a pen test with a thicker paper. How much heavier is the planner overall? Can you actually feel the difference? I'm not sure about the planner overall as far as like a weight. I would say it's significantly heavier. I would say about 5 to 6 ounces. I probably should have weighed it, but I'm pretty good at weight for mailing all the time. I would say 5 to 6 ounces heavier. New note pages between each month. How do you plan on using them in the new layout with the monthly highlights? We did that. Print quality issues, yes, much improved. Corner flags on the weekly pages. So you guys wanted to know how the new corner pages looked. So here's how they look. And that is versus our current planner. And I like to put our glitter flags over the sides here, but let me go to a page that's not filled out. So you can see these flags are smaller and they are vertical, and now they are larger and they're horizontal. So that answers that question. Let's see. Neutral vertical, I got one of the Luxe covers, and it is the black Luxe cover. It is a little bit bowed out. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like a little bit bowed out. I'm not sure if that's because I've already put stickers in it or what, but it is bowing out a little bit, but it's beautiful. I love this letterpress and the quality of it. It's just very simple, very elegant, and I'm all about that. So moving on to the vertical, the inside pages are exactly the same, so I'm just gonna flip to the actual weekly layout where we see changes. So you were wondering, how do the Paper and Glam stickers fit now that the box sizes are a little bit different? So they fit almost exactly the same, and I put a header on top of a full box sticker. We didn't change any dimensions, and everything really fits the same. You're probably gonna have a, you know, it's gonna move your layout down a little bit, but by and large, it's really the same. So you can see how that works here. This is from the June collection. So you guys wanted to know how I feel about the new layout as opposed to the old layout with the headers. So I personally love it, and that probably won't surprise you, those of you who have seen the Glam planner, right? Like, it looks almost identical to the Glam planner, and yeah, I love this layout. I love a wide open layout that I can kind of make my own, but I know I'm in the minority on that, and I've gotten that feedback for so long that I actually added headers to the 2018 Glam planner because you guys said you wanted headers. So I finally gave in after like 3 years of hearing that, and I finally said, okay, fine, we'll do 3 big boxes with headers. And so we got rid of the bottom box and went to a more traditional box layout here. And so the headers are the seasonal color for the month, or the monthly color, in the new Glam planner, and we added headers and they took headers away, and that just cracks me up. I'm happy, but of course I want to make you guys happy with, you know, everything we create. So I just think it cracks me up that we went EC's direction and they kind of went our direction from a planning perspective, or like a layout perspective rather. So that's the story there. Those are my thoughts. And then lastly, you wanted to know which planners I'm using next year or currently, and how I'm using each one, and when I'm switching over. And this is such a great question, and I'm glad you guys asked, because I spent a lot of time thinking about how I'm going to use my planners and how many I really need and how many I actually want to keep up on. So let's talk first about the vertical. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be using the EC vertical or the Glam planner vertical. It just really depends. I find that depending on how I'm using my planner, for some uses, like for Bible study, I love the ring bound for journaling and all that stuff. I love the ring bound. But for certain things like the hourly, I really like the spiral bound. So the first line of boxes, the first row here, I plan to use for like anything that's happening either like in my own life, like if I'm gonna be on vacation, or I'm gonna be out of the office, or Team Glam is gonna be out of the office, or if it's like a special day, like here on June 27th is Sunglasses Day, and I might want to make some content for Sunglasses Day, or like an Instagram post or whatever. And you know, so really any like big thing that's happening for the day, like if it's, I don't know, I think that's probably it. Like, obviously I wouldn't put like a birthday, because that's more like personal, right? Like a birthday in my life that I want to celebrate. That would go in the hourly. And then this middle box I want to use for creating content for Paper and Glam. Like I shared in the intro, it's really, I struggle with being able to create like YouTube videos and Instagram posts and blog posts while creating a full original planner collection every single month. It's just like a tremendous undertaking. And because, you know, of course our collections take priority, because I want to have just the best subscription for you guys every month, and I want you to just be overwhelmed and overjoyed with what you get. I really put a lot of time into design. So I really want to focus on planning both design and content creation. So for this middle box, I'm going to do like what I am going to do to create content for Paper and Glam, whether that's filming or editing or shooting pictures or writing a blog post. That's what I'm going to use the middle box for, or the middle row for. And then down here is going to be for design for the shop. And then down below, I'm either going to track what I read that day or what I'm reading for Bible study. And I'll show you how I'm using my Bible study planner. So I threw a clip. It might be a little redundant, but I really like having, you know, a whole monthly overview of my Bible reading here. And then I use this middle page for journaling. And I'm a little bit behind in my journaling. I've been typing everything out so I can share it with you, but you can tell how I've been using it here. And I'm also designing stickers to match and stuff for our Bible study that kicks off on November 26th, and we'll talk more about that. But I just want to show you how I'm using this. So I'm going to continue using the Glam Planner horizontal in the same way, and I'm going to switch over, of course, just like with the 2018 version. I love it. It really works for me. So I'm going to, again, use this bottom box, this bottom row here for either Bible reading or book reading, like if what I'm, you know, reading. I love tracking my reading. It makes sure that I am that I am keeping up on my reading because it's really important for me to just be continuing to learn, right? Continued education. So that's why I'm using the vertical. Okay, the hourly, I mean, it's exactly like you guys would assume. I'm gonna continue to use the hourly in exactly the same manner. So I use my hourly to really budget time, and it's a little bit redundant, but it's really like how I am using my time. So what I like especially about this layout is, I don't know about you, but I want to cram like every single thing into the day, and then by the end of the day, sometimes I'm disappointed that I didn't get everything done. Usually I am, but that's how it goes, right? We all have busy lives, but this lets me like set realistic guidelines for my time. And of course, this does not have everything. Like there's no planner that's gonna fit everything I've learned, which is why I use more than one. But this is like the big things that I wanna specifically block out time to do. So of course, like I don't have laundry every single day unless I need to like remind myself, wash your workout clothes or you're not gonna have anything to wear to the gym. Unless it's something like that, that's like, don't forget, like I don't put dishes unless like I had, people over and I need to like block out time to get like the kitchen back in order because I can't like work unless like my house is put together. It's like a problem. So anyway, type A problems, right? Type awesome problems. So that's how I use my hourly. That will be exactly the same. And again, I'm switching over in January. And then yeah, those are the 3 planners I'm using. So I'm using, again, a vertical for all things paper and glam. I'm not sure if it's going to be an Erin Condren or a ring bound because I don't know how that's going to look so far. I am using my God and Glam planner, my Bible study planner in the horizontal glam planner. And then, yeah, that's 3. So that is all 3. All right. Just to reiterate, the #1 reason that I'm switching over in January, it's not a layout decision. It's just the facts that even if I didn't put any stickers in this planner, just writing on the planner is going to extend it, and it's already extremely full. So that's why I'm going to switch over in January, because I'm going to rip out all these pages. And I know some of you cringe when I do that, but it literally just won't fit. So I'm going to rip out, well, not in this one, because I'm going to use that one starting in July. But, let's just say this is one of my other planners that I plan to start in January. I would just rip out all of the pages from here all the way through. So there's more pages in my coil. So I would literally just rip that out. And if you're like, what about this page that is kind of random? I just glue it together. So I'll glue this to the back of here, and that's that. Simple as that. And look at how much room that's gonna buy me in my coil. And these coils are big, but planners bulk up very quickly. All right, let's talk accessories. Here's the accessory I'm most excited about that I think is just so original and so fun. It's the Planny Pack, and it clips right on to your planner. It has this fun little band, and you can just clip it right onto the top of your planner, and so you have all of your pens right there, so you're not like chasing down pens or Post-its or whatever you use. So I think this is so fun. EC graciously sent this to me, but if she didn't, I would be on the site ordering it in like 2 seconds. So I think that is so original and so fun. And I just love when people make like original products. I haven't seen anything like that. And I just think that is way to go, EC, on creativity. All right, let's talk little accessories. So there's new compliment cards. There is a new kind of bookmark looking sticky for your sidebar, which is fun. And then we have a bookmark here. These are not new, but there's a magnetic page marker, more metallic mini snap-in bookmarks, and these are not new, but they have a new pattern, so that's fun. Here's a new set of Post-its. So EC has had Post-its for I think the last couple years, but this is just the new design that matches the new life planner. Here's a new snap-in dashboard with the new pattern, so everything just matches now. And matches like this new style or pattern that she has in all of her planners now. And here is new, what are these called? Mini storage pockets. So you can put these in anywhere, whether it's a notebook or a planner or whatnot. And then a new sticker book. I'm sure you guys have seen them at this point since I'm late to the party, but just in case not, let's flip through them. So I love that she's able to do gold foil. Oh my gosh. I love that. To do this well, it's very expensive, so we haven't been able to do it just because you really have to have huge quantities to make it not rub off, because you don't want to, there's other ways to do it that are like DIY, but I don't like to do anything that's like consumer grade, like something I did at home for you guys. I really like it to be professional, extremely durable. Like, you have to I've legitimately tried to wreck our stickers and you can't. And so, I mean, literally I left them in water for an hour to see what would happen, and nothing happened. So I love that she's able to do this because she has such the volume for it and do it with quality, and it's a beautiful, very, very original offering. So that is just Beautiful. All right, those are the Erin Condren Life Planners for 2018. I hope that answered so many of your questions, and if I left anything out that you are dying to know, definitely leave me a comment below and I will do my best to answer it for you. Or join our Facebook group. We have an amazing community of women really doing life together and helping each other out every day. We have a planning group, we have a seasonal living group, we have a book club, and we have a Bible study. So we are all about living a holistic life that really works together and learning to live a little bit better every day. So that's what Paper and Glam is really all about. So it's not just planners, it's not just any one thing. And if you are a planner though, then I know that you're really interested in living an intentional life, and one of the ways you're doing that is through planning. So we have a lot of other ways that we do that at Paper and Glam too. So I would really encourage you to check out my other content if you are new. I work really hard to make it so worth your time. So whether we're doing, you know, a vlog or, you know, a planner video, whatever we're doing, you are leaving motivated, inspired, and hopefully you learn something new that's gonna help you with your week. And that's what Paper and Glam is all about. So if you don't typically watch vlogs, I totally get it. I don't either. I actually typically don't watch YouTube just because I am usually trying to get my own videos up while still keeping things moving with designing for Paper and Glam. So that is what's up. I hope you'll consider joining us. And then let's get to the giveaway. So the giveaway is on Instagram. As always, I am giving away two $100 gift cards to Erin Condren. The winner will be announced on Instagram and on our Facebook group, our Facebook planning group, on the 1st of June. So I will pick the two winners. All you have to do to win is be subscribed to my channel here, Paper and Glam, and follow on Instagram. Leave me a comment to enter. Make sure you are entering on the giveaway post, and that's it. I can't wait to get two of you $100 Erin Condren gift cards. I'm so excited to plan this year with you as usual. In kind of housekeeping news really quick, the June collection of course is huge and it is all up. Same with July. I put July up yesterday. It is also a giant, so go check that out. We're going to be planning together again really soon, and I will be back with you for Plan With Me June. All right, I hope you guys are having the best Memorial Day weekend. I am so honored that you're here and that you're spending a piece of your day with me, and I just can't wait for all that's to come. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more Paper and Glam, and I will see you again soon.